Good morning, everyone. We are going to explain the Kathmandu Post's articles. Okay, so let me take you through the first article of the Kathmandu Post. Before that, look at the date February 17, 2026. Right now, the headline says 58% of Madhya's polling stations are rated highly sensitive. What does that mean? We know, we have seen plenty of videos at that point of time when election was conducted in 2022. Plethora of pictures, videos popping up in our Facebook, Instagram, or TikTok maybe, where people are rushing in the fields, having ballot box in their hands, and police are chasing after them. These were the incident of the Rautahat district in Madhya province, right? So you must have seen those pictures on your social media platform at that point of time when election was conducted. So what has happened? 58% of Madhya's polling stations rated highly sensitive. Among all the polling stations, 58% are categorized under highly sensitive in forthcoming election. Now, what is polling stations? Polling stations are those area or those places where people cast their vote for, right? Where people cast their vote. Suppose uh, let let's talk about Bara district in Madhya province. Bara district has four electoral constituencies. Among all the constituencies, there are several polling stations. People go and cast their vote nearby their polling station. The polling station would be in the school, government school, or it can be private school as well, where space are enough for the people to come and cast their vote. Right? Those are known as polling stations. So among all the polling stations, 58% are categorized highly sensitive, and rest of others have been categorized under normal area or normal zone, and second is being sensitive zone, and third is highly sensitive. This criterization is being made because of forthcoming election, and let me tell you, numerous new people or newcomer have come into the election or come into the field of election. They are new, they may not have that much influence, they may not will so much influence comparatively the other parties like Congress, MLA, or Maowadi. They Congress, Maowadi, MLA, these party are having so many influential people, and they are apparently rich, they are powerful, so they may influence the people at the polling station and could do whatever they want. So that should not be done. So for that purpose, polling stations should be put under heavy surveillance. Security must be mobilized there in heavy numbers so that election would be uh, fair and mm, equals to everybody. Let us go through the article. The article says, during the local election in 2022, the scenes of some locals running away with a ballot box from the Bidhiai polling center in Ward 2 of Yamuna Mai rural municipality in Rautarhat drew nationwide attention. This phrase is talking about the picture what you have just seen. These pictures. Okay, people are running, having ballot box in their hand. The ballot box was snatched. The ballot box was snatched while voting was underway, prompting a sharp criticism of the Rautahad police for failing to maintain order. Let me tell you, when ballot boxes are snatched, not only it is the people who would face the consequences or bear the consequences, they would have to come for the next election for the alternative day which are which is chosen for the election, right? So people will have to face the consequences along with the authorities, the police, the force who are present there. They have to face the consequences. They may they may get some punishment from their higher authorities. They may be criticized by the uh, people. Okay, so these are the consequences they have to face. So here the election commission subsequently cancelled the vote at the center and the polling was conducted on other day under the heavy security. That means when such incident occurred, the vote was cancelled at that period of time. And in another alternative day, the election was again conducted, and the poll was set up under heavy security. Now the incident, what does it say? The incident widely shared on social media and television exposed glaring lapses in security arrangements and negligence by authorities. The disruption not only forced the cancellation of voting at the center but also raised broader concerns about election security and the in the district. As I said, election was that time election was cancelled or vote was cancelled, and in other day again another election was made. Ahead of the parliamentary election scheduled for March 5, the same polling station has once again been placed on the list of highly sensitive centers by security agencies. Look, at that the polling station which was snatched by the people, or which was uh, disordered by the people, the same polling station is also located for the forthcoming election which will be held in March 5 and has been put under heavy security because of the previous incidents. Security officials say the classification reflects past incidents of ballot box snatching, clashes between rival party cadres, attempts at both capture and retaliatory violence during polls. As I said, uh, this analysis has been made on the basis of previous consequences. One being one being snatching the ballot box, another is party cadres rivalry. Look, as I told you, Maowadi, MLA, and Congress, these parties were power previously. They were consecutively in the power for a long period of time, so they might have power, uh, money, and whatever they want to do they could do. They will wield influence in the at the polling station, and people will be casting their vote in the favor of them, those political parties. But the thing is that right now, because of RASPA and new other commerce has come in the election arena, they have to be vigilant, right? People and security forces would have to be vigilant. Otherwise, election would be taken away by the old parties. So there must be violence. If anything happens, violence would occur. So this article is talking about that. Such incidents have not been limited to Rautahar district. Similar confrontation and disputes have been reported in other districts of the province during previous elections. Based on analysis of these patterns and prevailing security challenges, authorities have categorized polling stations across the province as normal, sensitive, or highly sensitive, with all districts in the province facing heightened security scrutiny for the forthcoming polls. Security agencies have classified nearly 58% of the polling stations in the province of the upcoming elections as highly sensitive, citing past incidents of violence, political rivalry, open border vulnerability, and lingering security concerns following a recent unrest in the region. Lingering security concern and vulnerabilities of the border. Our borders are porous. People could go another side of the border easily, and vice versa. They could also come from another side to this side easily. So they might be taking or they might be keeping some explosive thing or gun at the on the election day, and they may use them at the polling station. Anything can be happened, right? So this is the concern of the authorities. Now look at here, weapons looted during September uprising and escaped detainees have added to tensions. When Gen Z protest was conducted or held or was uh, brushed in Nepal, in Kathmandu, and in other areas respectively, so many weapons were looted by the people, and those people who are detained in the in the jail, who are captive in the jail, they were released by the people. So they may do something, they could do anything whatever they wish to. According to the Madhya Province Police Office in Janakpur, out of 2160 polling stations in the province, 1236 have been categorized as highly sensitive, while the rest have been placed under sensitive or normal categories. A senior police official involved in election preparation said fierce competition between established political forces and new ones has further raised increased the risks of clashes in some areas and makes security management more challenging than in previous election. There are 2,160 polling stations across Madhya province. Among them, 1,236 have been put under highly sensitive because of the incident occurred in the past. And another thing is that established political forces are already there, along with a newcomer, new ones. So they may get into classes, they may rush into classes. So who will take care of the ballot box? For that, security forces are there in large number. This is the thing. It is also being continued on the second page, as you can see here. Continue on on page 2. So this is the article. I hope you all have understand it uh, in a great manner. Thank you.